Hello and welcome back to a Pokemon Myth playthrough. We're here on part 22, and I have decided on the team we are going to be playing around with today. We have ourselves RACCOLOSSUS on the team, as this is very new and exciting. Azumarill was put away for this. I know, tragic. We've lost our best party member, but you know what? It's to try something new. So it is holding the Lucky Egg, as it is only level 46 compared to the rest of the team, which is basically 50, other than the Derpy Delugar. So that is the plan there. We have ourselves the Good Fat Intimidate. We have the Impish Nature. This thing is a physical attacker. It has Sword Stance. We're going to try and see if this thing is... I mean, it does seem powerful. I mean, it's stronger than Arcanine. It's stronger than Snorlax. It's pretty much on par with Lucario. Remember, it's 4 levels lower, so it'll probably be stronger than Lucario and Delugar. Delugar has the choice specs from the Sound-type evolution, which I'm forgetting the name of now. It does still have Berserk plus choice specs, so this thing could actually just be a nuke, basically. This thing has so much potential, and it's so goofy looking. It's just so goofy looking, but it is an incredibly powerful seeming Pokemon. So with all of that said and done, I presume we are heading to the left, where we will probably get immediately... Ooh, some fancy music is what we'll get immediately. I presume we will get ourselves into a good old story encounter in a moment, but for now we have encounters to look at, I guess. Sceptile Swellow. Again, free right there. Gliscor, Superior, Klinklang, and Phalanx. And also, water, we have Tentacruel, Starmie, something we don't know, actually, Vaporeon, and Swampert. Okay. Okay. I don't think we were supposed to know some of those in the grass, but it's fine, it's fine. Any hidden item here? Nope, but there is an item right here, which is going to be a King's Rock. Not bad. Not bad. It's okay. Hello, squad down there. I can see all of the people lined up ready to bring me into more story. This game does have a lot of story, which I do think is a good thing. It's nice to have a lot of important battles. It's just every route. Kind of crazy. In an impressive way, it's kind of crazy. We are going to go right out into Arcanine against the Sparetic. I wanted to use RACCOLOSSUS, and that was immediately shut down, which hurts my feelings. But we'll deal with it as best as we can. No funny Aqua Jet or anything, right? Good, good. Now, we could Mega Evolve, but then we would become neutral to Ice, so I'm going to hold off on it. Am I going to regret this? If it lives at like 10 HP, I'm going to regret it. I regret it. I should have Mega Evolved, and now we get hit by Earthquake. See, that's on me. I should have just Mega Evolved the Arcanine. Mega Arcanine is beautiful, and I messed up. At least it was intimidated, so it didn't do too much, but still. That's a lot of plus stats. That was a fat stat distribution right there. Mamoswine, we could stay in. Or we could go into Delugar and try and nuke it with a choice spec Surf. I believe I have nothing to lose. Let's give this a go. Choice spec Surf from Delugar. I need like a good perspective on my team and how hard that they can hit. And Mamoswine's a tanky lad. You know, those tusks, they'll take a hit. Delugar is strong. Okay, it is deceptively strong, is what I would say. Deceptively strong, because it looks so goofy. It really does. Like, his tail's confused, his face is confused, his feet are so lopsided, he's just got that one big foot. He's such a derpy looking Pokemon. It's incredibly unique. He almost looks like he's growing eggs out of his back. The whole thing is just whack. Sometimes it's goofy and you love them because they're goofy. This is going to become one of those things. I'm going to start off hating it and being like, why does this thing look so silly? And it's going to be my favorite Pokemon by the end of the playthrough. I can already tell. Though it's got to compete with a Mega Arcanine, to be fair. That is a tough thing to go against. We'll Mega Evolve now because there's no reason not to. The only downside to this is getting hit by a neutral Ice Shard maybe, but like, who cares? So we'll bring out the good old Cloud Arcanine. I do wish it could learn Fly. I do. I know it would be silly to be able to put Fly on Arcanine when it's not Mega Evolved, so that's why it doesn't learn it. But give it Talon Slash, right? Give it something. It doesn't have talents, I know, but you know what I'm trying to say. Aerial Ace? Aerial Ace would probably work. I can believe that. Delugar wants to learn Hydro Pump. We do have Surf, and I'm not going to learn Hydro Pump and Surf, but that would hit so hard. It really would. It would be crazy amounts of power behind that. And Glaceon, which I'm gonna actually swap back into Delugar because we do have super effective Rock-type moves, and I do want to actually just get good perspective on how hard this thing can hit, like I said before. The Shrapnel Sphere, it did try and learn Power Gem at one point. But Shrapnel Sphere is the same move. So, because we already had Shrapnel Sphere, I didn't worry about it. We defeat Ace Trainer Ico. Ico is a great name. Is that music gonna kick in every time we win a battle? It's gonna restart? Because it sounds like some victory music. I am all for it. That is some hype music. Let's go ahead and heal up Arcanine, because we need Arcanine to be a precious boy. And let's see what's going on down here, shall we? Hey, over here, quickly. Look, Carlos is here. I'm here with the RACCOLOSSUS. Does that mean you can tell us what's going on, Vanilla? Yes, I was just waiting for Carlos. Listen up, everyone. I was on my way to Sunside Village, and I found something pretty interesting. Is it an infusion stone? Because I haven't seen one of those in so long. It's a phone. Oh, wait. Oh. Send me into Legends Arceus. Send me in. It's that phone. I'm ready. Let's go. It's a phone, but I was unable to unlock it. From the looks of it, this phone belongs to Bree. Oh. There are messages that came through from someone working for him. Oh, that's strange. Really, Marcus? Is it strange? Can I see that phone for a moment? Sure. Be careful not to break it. Alright, let's see. Huh? I don't think this phone belongs to my dad. Here, you can have it back. Regardless if it's his or not, these messages are quite revealing. Bree, try. Huh. Not again. We're going to the Shadow Realm. Our home. It's destroyed. We no longer feel safe here. We must run. Turn our charms. Turn what belongs to us. Stop him. He's hurting us. He's hurting our home. Hey, Carlos, can you hear me? No, I'm in the void. I don't hear anything. Everything sounds like it's underwater. Hey, what's going on? Hey, everyone, how we doing? The pain vanished again. What does this all mean? Oh, thank goodness. What happened? Carlos, they spoke to you, didn't they? Yeah, they did a little bit. Just a couple words. Just like, hey, everything's kind of getting turned tits up over here. Please help. You know, it's fine. Fenrir, Breknite, and Ligeri. I'm never going to remember any of those names. Pokemon that Bree captured can only mean one thing. There's all kinds of stories of these Pokemon choosing the most powerful trainer in the region to protect them in their home. Oh, hey! You must be worthy of that title to them. That settles it. Take these, Carlos, and hold on to them very tightly. Obtained an Evening Shard. A Valiant Crystal shaped out of a vibrant rock. It was extracted from the Shrine of Evening. A Night Shard. Also says it's out of Vibrant Rock. Okay, I wasn't sure if we were getting typings for the Pokemon. They may have said typings earlier and I may have forgotten, but that's not going to clarify any more typings. Day is probably like Fire, Fairy type shenanigans. Night is probably a Dark type. Evening could be anything, I guess. Maybe Psychic. And a Lost Phone. I shouldn't guess typings. We'll just see when we see. Lost Phone often has missed calls, but never rings. So it's on silent. Or vibrate, okay. If you get any text messages regarding where Bree could be, please let all of us know immediately. Need to figure out who's actually in charge of Team Corrupt, because that voice that I heard on the phone with Bree was familiar. Who knows? It could be. No, I don't want to cause uncertainty. Yeah. I think our best option is to trace down their main HQ. That's a good plan. How? Oh. What did we win? What did we win in the lottery today? The winning music. Well then, I won't hold you guys up any longer. Carlos has a gym to go defeat in Sunside Village. Me too. I want to get all the badges as well. Oh yeah? I'll beat both of you there. No, you won't. Not if I get going right away. Don't cheat. Let's race fair and square. Fine, but don't cry when I still beat you. Oh, they're off. Come on, Carlos. Don't let them get that badge before you. They can go first. It's fine. I'm chilling. I want to see if there's any items down this way. I want to explore the rest of this route. They'll probably be done with battle before I'm there anyway. Is there an item here? There is. Toxicorp. Not the most useful for us with our team right now, but there is. Was this the route where we just saw Gliscor? I feel like it was. It put the Toxicorp on the route with Gliscor. That is interesting. It is. I'm going to cross poison this because I want to see how much damage it does. Also, that Leaf Blade's going to do nothing. That's strong. That's strong. Sceptile isn't a bulky Pokemon by any means, but one-shotting it is kind of crazy. 152 attack. RACCOLOSSUS does seem like it's a pretty cool Pokemon. There's nothing here. I don't trust. There's something here. Right? I will click each of these spots. You will not stop me. I'm clicking all of these spots. Wow, nothing? Okay. Why not just put the Toxicorp there? Whatever. Either way, I'm not complaining. It's fine. Route 9. More encounters. Ninetales, Arcanine. Arcanine. Now, we do have an Arcanine, don't get me wrong. But our Arcanine isn't the best it could be. It's a neutral nature rather than adamant. If we were to have an adamant Arcanine, preferably with Flare Blitz, which they might have as Wild Arcanine here, that could be interesting. There is a chance that the Arcanine would have a better moveset than what we got from our Arcanine, because we didn't get too many good moves as a Growlithe. I mean, like, Crunch is nice, but if we could have Flare Blitz Extreme Speed, I don't know if we'd need any other moves, to be honest, if we had those two moves. We could always give it a TM for, like, Strength, because it outspeeds things anyway, so Extreme Speed isn't the most useful thing. So maybe we will catch a new Arcanine. However, at the same time, there's nothing wrong with our Arcanine as such. It's still held up just fine. Nice shiny Seaking. He did say he'd have a different colored fish, although Seaking of all Pokemon really doesn't look too different shiny. It does look pretty similar. It's also level 55. Hot damn. We did not hit him super hard. And we get confused. Okay, okay. Alright. Life Orb boosted as well. We could stay in. Or we could just go into Serpent Sink and 4 times resist any Water-type moves, which sounds pretty good. It sounds like a good idea, right? And we Intimidate it. Not that I think that's going to matter, because I'm imagining special attacks. If it's just Water Pulse that we have to worry about, then this is not going to be a problem. It is interesting that it's a shiny level 55. I wonder if this Fisherman's going to give me any goodies. This is all I can ever think about. I know, I'm sorry. Okay, I have a problem. All I can think about is goodies. It's actually a condition that I have. I just want free stuff. It'll never stop. We do have Pokemon hitting level 51. I didn't check the new level cap, I don't think. I don't think I checked that. So it is going to be interesting to see what the new level cap is. What do we want to use against Quagsire? I guess Snorlax is just kind of a good default. Not ideal, but it's okay. Snorlax realistically should win. Now that's a precious purple boy right there. Look at that. Water Pulse again. Okay, we're just Water Pulsing everything. That hit really hard for a Quagsire. I wonder if it's Choice Specs. I could fully believe that is a Choice Specs Quagsire. That Water Pulse is doing so much damage for a Quagsire. It might have been. It might have been. It is proven that they had items because the Seaking had a Life Orb. So, I mean, it's entirely possible that that was a Choice Specs Quagsire, which is a very funny idea. And also a Red Gyarados. Also a Red Gyarados, which we don't have any Electric-type moves for, but we do have Delugar with a super effective Rock-type move at least. So we'll hope that we don't get Earthquaked. That is a beautiful Red Gyarados. Intimidate doesn't matter on us. We are a special attacker with a Choice Specs. Get out of here. Bonk. Doesn't one-shot a Gyarados 4 levels higher. Makes sense. Waterfall doesn't put us into Berserk range, which means we still have the ability to activate in a future fight. That is one good thing. Delicious, nutritious, XP. I wonder how many times I've said that phrase in my life, because I say it so often. I actually don't know how many times I've said that. Maybe one day you can fish. You can find fish as cool as mine. No rod. No item. No goodies for defeating your special fish. I just have to deal with the guilt that I bonked them. Okay. A shiny stone. Okay, not the same type as shiny as that fisherman though, but interesting. A rocky helmet. That, however, is nice. That we could put on someone. Wouldn't be awful on RACCOLOSSUS. Wouldn't be awful on Snorlax, but Snorlax does like leftovers. We don't really have walls on our team. We're not running anything that's like, you know, an Aggron or anything like that. No, like, physical walls. So it is what it is. I also think, did we have a Rocky Helmet before that we were using at one point? I feel like we might have. I don't think that's the first one. It's not the first one. Okay. So we decided to take the other one off anyway. I don't think we're going to put that one back on. Pokemon are the only thing I need to succeed. In the Pokemon world, that's probably very true. It is probably very true. Salamence. We're going to intimidate each other. Do I think my RACCOLOSSUS can beat a Salamence? Let's find out. We get outsped, we get Dragon Clawed, we live. Our Dragon Claw has, like, no chance of KOing, right? Yeah, okay, alright. I'll preserve it, I will. And the reason I'm gonna preserve it is because I want it to gain the XP from the Lucky Egg. Because it is the lowest level on our team at the moment, and I have my little mini OCD thing of trying to keep my Pokemon as on par as possible. Why do I do this? Good question, I don't know. I just don't. I don't know. But when all my Pokemon line up and they're all the same level, it's just satisfying. I also didn't check the level cap again. I should do that. So once Mega Arcanine has hit the field and destroyed the Salamence with this extreme speed, right? It did. Okay, nice. Nice. That is good to confirm. That is so much XP. Oh, damn. And a Togekiss, which will have Aura Sphere. I guess we stay in. Fire resists Fairy. We're gonna get Air Slashed and stuff, but it should be fine. We're just gonna Fire Fang flinch him anyway, right? Flinch, boom, good to go. There's the burn. A flinch. Misses Air Slash. Okay. Okay, I will take the luck, because this one's gonna be the flinch. Ready? Boom. Tragic. That did do some damage. That's also a Life Orb Togekiss. Okay, we've got a lot of items coming out around now. Okay. That should be nice and easy. Let's check this level cap, shall we? I think that was the last Pokemon anyway. RACCOLOSSUS wants to learn Outrage. Yeah, why not? Why not? Swords Dance Outrage does sound very powerful. This isn't a Nuzlocke. We can mess around with our moveset a little bit more. Alright, level cap. 55. That makes sense. That makes sense. The shiny Pokemon were 55, which is kind of what made me think of the level cap probably being moved to that anyway. So that checks out. We do not have cut on us right now, so whatever item that is, we can come back for maybe. Or I might forget about it entirely the second that I walk through these gates. And it's gone. That's it. The item's gone. I'm never going to see it again. I don't remember its existence. I'm kidding. Let's go ahead and grab someone with cut. Alright, let's cut this down with good old Guwak, and we get ourselves a Life Orb. Okay. Okay. That makes sense. We did see a couple of those on this route. I don't think I want to... Well, RACCOLOSSUS might use a Life Orb. Swords Dance, Outrage, Life... Holy hello. What on earth am I looking at? You are a big dove. I guess that's the evolved form of Smove, or whatever it was called, like, right at the beginning. The big dove. That gave me, like, vibes of Beware, you know? He's gonna hug you. Run. Gonna snap you in half if it hugs you. Alright, we've set our team back to normal. I still have the speed up running at, like, 50% boost, because we're gonna go around. We're gonna see if we can grab any more goodies from around the village, and see what everyone's saying. So let's go ahead and see if there's any freebies, because like I said, I love freebies. I'm so glad my husband is home for a while. We can spend time together like the good old days. Can I raid your fridge? Me and my wife finally get to spend a great dinner with each other. I'm off the next 2 weeks. He's on his Christmas break, like I'm sure everyone else is at this point. Most people anyway. Some people definitely aren't. Hey, you. You seem like someone who wants to become the best. So I have a gift for you. I do love freebies, yes? Ditto. I have a Ditto. Wait, did you give me an IV Ditto? Hold on, I'm gonna go back and check that, actually. I wanna... Wait, can I even check IVs? I guess we could see if all of its stats are the same. That'd be a decent way to test. It is level 1. A Lonely Nature. Because it's level 1, it's kind of hard to tell if all of its stats are perfect, but this could be a perfect IV Ditto. Which, I don't care about IVs, because this is just a pretty casual playthrough, and I don't think the game is gonna get that hard. But you never know, I guess. A what? A Predite? Oh. Strange smelling mineral that glows a misty blue color. It is loved by a certain Pokemon. This is not a Megastone for a Pokemon called Pred. But when I saw Ite, I was like, oh, there it is. It's the Megastone. But I don't think it is. I don't know what that's used for. I don't know if we need anything in here right now. I feel like we're pretty good on healing supplies. Oh, hello. Oh, hello, young one. Oh, hello. Sorry to bother you. Earlier, when I was on my way to the Pokemon, I think I happened to lose my glasses. Could you return them for me, please? Am I just gonna click every spot along here and find black glasses? Is that what's happening? Alright, I think I may have clicked every single tile in this entire town, and I don't think I can find this man's glasses. I don't know if I have a bug or something. Maybe it's something to do with hard mode or something along those lines. Maybe I'm not on the most recent version, but I cannot get this man's glasses. They do not exist as far as I'm aware. If anyone knows the location, feel free to tell me so I can go and check if it's actually working. I even tried clicking on all the walls and stuff. I clicked around inside the Pokemon as well, and I cannot find any glasses. So we are just going to continue and skip straight past that, I guess, and come back to that later if someone knows. But that was wild. Carlos, how are you feeling? You know, I'm glad you didn't give up when life got tough, or else I wouldn't be able to finish my journey with you. The friendship you and I have together is something I'll always cherish, even if we barely ever see each other. You taught me a lot, and I wanted to thank you for that. Now, the battle between me and you is far overdue. Give me the honor of battling against you. I want to see the power of Miffin's savior for myself. Hey, I don't think I'm the savior yet. You know, I think I've got a little bit to do before that's actually true, but you know what, sure. Mushana, why can't I just use RACCOLOSSUS on everything? Please, just let me use RACCOLOSSUS from the start and I will be so happy. Instead, I guess we're swapping out into something. I guess Lubbo is probably our best swap in for a Psychic type. Lucario is also decent, but Lubbo has that fat special defense, you know? And a Side Beam really shouldn't do too much. Again, it did more than I thought. Maybe our Snorlax just isn't as tanky as I think it is. But we have Crunch, which should do a good amount of damage. I mean, we're still tanking a Side Beam very well, don't get me wrong. I think 3 crunches should still be fine, despite the leftovers recovery, but if there's any confusion or anything that happens, that might put a damper on that plan, but it seems good so far. There's a defense drop, we're fine, okay. Ideal situation is that they actually, like, full restore, and I can just go for more crunches and get leftovers recovery, but that is not going to happen. That's fine. Goodbye, Mushana. That is A-okay. At least we don't have to worry about the Meloetta in this fight, because that Meloetta was one of the scariest Pokemon I've seen in a long, long time. So as long as we're not dealing with that, we shouldn't have too much trouble in any of these fights. Lunala, that could cause some trouble, to be fair. That could cause some trouble. That's one that might. We're gonna stay in and try and crunch it, I guess, because 4x super effective moves are good. Psychic, we should live that. That did nothing. That did nothing. I don't know if I want a max potion. We even have max potions. We have 15 full restores. I'm going to full restore more to keep all of my Pokemon gaining XP so that we don't have anyone that needs to be trained before the next gym as the level cap is 55. So I'm gonna go ahead and do that. Unless Lunala has an ability that I don't remember that weakens like dark type moves or works like multiscale, I'm gonna try crunching again either way. That was a crit. Okay, so I don't actually know. It might have, like, a multi-scale ability. I actually don't remember anything about Lunala, because I haven't seen a Lunala since, like, however long ago Sun and Moon came out. That was the last time I used a Lunala, I think. Ala wants to learn Dragon Pulse. I'm not going to learn this because, 1, we already have Dragon coverage because we're running 2 Dragon types, and 2, I actually just like the moves that it has. It's also just not that great of a move for Lucario anyway. It's a cool move. It's a fitting move, I think, but not what we need. Rotom. What type of Rotom? Depending on what Rotom this is, it could change my plan drastically. I kind of want to go into RACCOLOSSUS. Not Rotom Fridge, is it? Oh my god, that reminds me of the Rotom Fridge room. We haven't been to the Rotom Fridge room in ages. We could probably clear that entire room so easily now. Oh, that's an idea. If I remember to do that for the next episode, I will. But that does sound fun. I'm gonna go to Serpent Sink, actually. Serpent Sink should be fine against pretty much any of the Rotoms. Rotom Wash is definitely the scariest in my mind. This is also completely fine. Okay, that works. We're just gonna Aqua Tail. I'm not even gonna think about it. Yep, cool. I considered Dragon Dancing, but I just wanted to get the Rotom gone before it starts Volt Switching and putting us into a worse situation. Planeon, which was normal. That was just the average, everyday evolution. I'm gonna bring in RACCOLOSSUS. It's time. Do I try and Swords Dance? We are gonna end up taking a neutral normal type move that is, I was gonna say it's probably adaptability, but it is not adaptability apparently. I'm just gonna Outrage. We outspeed. Outrage does half. Starbolt hits very hard with Life Orb. We're outraging, we're taking out the Planeon. RACCOLOSSUS finally gets to actually destroy something, which makes me incredibly happy inside. We are still locked into Outrage, though. I've made a mistake. Absolite, I've made a terrible mistake. I'm so sorry, RACCOLOSSUS. I just wanted to use you once. It's not your fault. I do love Shiny Absol, though. That is probably in, like, my top 10 Shinies. Very cool Pokemon. Psychic. Live. There was no way we were gonna live. There was no way. I can dream. Mega Fight? We could Mega Fight. We don't really have too many things that are great against this. We could also try Dragon Dancing. And that way we should outspeed after one Dragon Dance. I would assume we would outspeed out. Yeah, we definitely would outspeed after one Dragon Dance. Sure. Let's try Dragon Dancing. And then we can Aqua Tail, or I guess go for our Dragon Claw, which can't miss, actually, would probably be smarter. We Dragon Dance. You're gonna outspeed. Psychic isn't gonna do too much at all. That is fine. I'm actually surprised it didn't go for, like, Dark Pulse if this is a special Absol, or, you know, knock off if it's not. Dragon Claw. Bonked. Destroyed. Look at that frail little Absol. Absolutely annihilated. And then finally, what's the other Pokemon that you have that we need to deal with today? It is... Oh. Well, now I feel bad. That didn't have Intimidate either. Now I feel really bad. I want to like RACCOLOSSUS. Why does he have to be destroyed so easily? Tragic. It's actually tragic. Okay. I see now. I see why the Guardians of Mifflin chose you and not me. My research wasn't near enough to make me capable of protecting this region. I'm glad they chose you. You won't let us down, will you? Ah, who am I kidding? You're Carlos. I am. Yep. Neither a ballistic Genesect nor a violent blizzard could keep you down. That's true. Especially not the Genesect. That thing got one shot. I'll get out of your hair now. Good luck with Yeri. He's a strong trainer. I don't know when you'll see me next, but I look forward to then. Adios. I feel like I saw an item over here. Is this the glasses? Because that would be really funny. Lucky Egg. Another one. Okay. Okay. The glasses did say that they were, between him and the Pokemart, because he said he was on the way to the Pokemart, so I am pretty sure it's just not working, but either way. That is where we are going to be wrapping up today's episode. Next time, we will clearly have ourselves a gym. Depending on... We should probably look at what the gym's type. End off the episode, actually. And we'll see if we maybe want to change the team around at all. I might grab a new Arcanine. I might not. I probably won't. I probably won't, but we'll see. Sensei Gym. What type of gym is this? Mr. Magic Man at the front counter. The leader of this gym is Yeri. They use sound type Pokemon. Oh, so we probably don't want to bring all of our water types. All you need to do is guess the cry correctly to move on. Take this as well. Fresh water. Okay. Okay, we will probably want to change our team for that then. Arcanine is also weak to sound. In fact, a lot of our team is in fact weak to sound. Because sound was good against water, fire... I'm forgetting half of the things it was good against. I know it wasn't good against grass bug, ground rock. So if we have any of those, we should bring those. It was good against flying. Flying was one of them. I'm trying to remember all these types now. So we will probably take ourselves... Probably Wildcard. We'll take Delugar for the Rock-type moves. We probably won't take Serpent Sink. Dragon Dance can be very strong, but we probably won't take that. Who else would we want to take is the question. Because we were running a lot of Pokemon that were weak to sound, to be honest. Could train up. Ooh. We could trade up a Frostmoth. I'm liking the idea of training up a Frostmoth. I probably haven't changed the team layout because this is subject to change depending on things that happen. But that is where we're going to wrap up this episode. So if you guys have enjoyed this episode, leave a like down below, hit that subscribe button, and without further ado,